New at 5, people with developmental disabilities say they are overlooked when it comes to the removal of DEI by the federal and state governments.
We've brought you coverage of both federal and state leadership pushing to remove diversity, equity, and inclusion programs across the board. Fox 23's Devin Lyon is live in Owasso with the impact this is having on a well-known organization that supports people with disabilities.
Yeah, guys, I heard from this Tulsa County nonprofit today. They're called A New Leaf. They're out here in Owasso, and they specialize in helping people with disabilities at every level. Now, they told me today that removing DEI could take away some of the support that's in place for those who might need it.
This could give companies a reason to not be inclusive or an excuse to not be inclusive, and we don't want that. We want to create those positive benefits of being inclusive, and that includes people with developmental disabilities.
Miranda Figueroa with A New Leaf told me the reality for their clients with the removal of diversity, equity, and inclusion support at the state and federal levels. They are concerned.
There's still a long way to go when people with developmental disabilities are still have an 85% unemployment rate. So this really puts an additional risk and barrier in the way when we were making such good progress.
A New Leaf is a nonprofit in Tulsa County that creates multiple assistance programs for people with disabilities. They help with anything from education, housing, and the career field. Miranda told me they serve over 500 people, ranging in age from upper elementary school students to adults.
For us, it's really important to meet people where they are. And then there's a lot of research that shows that companies who have an inclusive workforce, which includes our population as well, actually have revenues higher as much as 30%.
Fox 23 has brought you the push from state leaders doing away with DEI in Oklahoma.
Not DEI, government mandates, or regulations.
We are committed to ending DEI.
There's no positives to doing away with DEI from our perspective, but DEI is really a gift, and it should not be seen as a barrier or as a burden.
Miranda says Oklahomans with developmental disabilities are being forgotten about in the political noise, and DEI programs brought assistance to them on multiple levels. She says it helped in the career field for their clients, or even with things as simple as braille on bathrooms and wheelchair ramps outside of buildings. However, to what extent the effects will be on the people they work with are yet to be seen.
So far, our business partners have been fully intact and supportive. It has not impacted us as of yet, but as we continue to grow that program and build businesses with, or build partnerships with other businesses, we're hoping that that doesn't prevent the growth and inclusiveness of our clients into the workforce.
Now, Miranda told me they are leaning on their relationships and partners in the community right now. She also told me what they're asking of employers and state lawmakers at the state capitol now that DEI is gone. I'm working on that part of my story, and I'll have it ready for you on Fox 23 News at 6. Live in Owasso, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
If you're interested in supporting A New Leaf and the work they do in the state, we have a link to their services and how you can get involved in this story on fox23.com.